had some mixed results, if you remember correctly. We had some good trades, we had some losers, but overall we had the winning trades because winners outscored losers. Well, there was a volatile week, and unfortunately some of our setups hit stop loss and then reversed to our targets. Pound dollar hit our stop loss and then reversed to our target, and also dollar CAD hit our stop loss and it reversed to target. It sometimes happens, but definitely what we always are right, we are right about the trend, because even if our stop loss is sometimes hit, we can always take another entry, let's say, and go with the trend. I will show you results after I finish with our risk disclaimer. Online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets Estonia for a global audience, and you should take into consideration the information in this session is not suitable for everyone. If you want to get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, you should visit Admiral Markets Global, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. Also, risk disclosure statement stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me. Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author, it's me. It's not MUK's opinion, and this webinar is for informational and educational purposes only. Of course, guys, by logging into your trader's room, you can download Admiral Markets Supreme Edition by clicking to this link, and be sure that you're trading with officially best MT4 broker in United Kingdom. And you know that United Kingdom license, UK license is hardest to get, okay? UK Forex brokers are extremely regulated, and that's one of the the best advantages, of course, that you're really trading with officially, not just officially best MT4 broker, but I've been with Admiral Markets for years, even before they are officially the best MT4 broker. So risk disclaimer basically is also saying that we always need to give price a breathing room, okay? We always need to give price a breathing room. We usually enter within 5 to 10 pips of the predicted level, of course, if it's in agreement with our system. Needless to say, you should definitely, you should always and definitely respect your stop loss. You should add a spread to your stop loss, and you should take one position, only one position. We either trade the first touch of the zone or alternative position, which is also the first touch of the zone. First touches of the zones levels are most profitable ones. Position trades are so-called trend trades, and alternative trades are counter trend trades. Breakout trades and scalp trade levels are done independently. Usually it is a second entry to us. Depending on time and volatility, usage of trailing stop is highly recommended. We can usually use it after 20 pips of a profit, not less, but sometimes if you, let's say, are not taking big risk and you're somehow sure that the trade indeed is going the right direction, then you should definitely leave it and take profit after maybe 50, 60, or take a full profit by putting your stop loss to break even. There are a couple of ways how to manage the trade. I usually do it by placing profit stops. So once I see that profit is really developing, that my trade is in a profit, I may put my stop loss to plus 20, plus 30, plus 50 pips, depending on volatility. Also, very occasionally, after some 56 pips of profit, 50 or 60 pips, I may put my stop loss to break even. So I want to ensure a full profit potential. So that is what you definitely need to use. Greg is asking me, how much trail do you use? I never use below 20 pips. But Greg, I don't use standard trailing stop. For example, let's say that we have opened a trade. And if we are 25 pips in profit, let's say that sometimes I may put my stop loss to plus 20. It's called profit stop. Okay, it's called profit stop. When you put 20 pips, let's say it doesn't matter. I picked up, let's say 20 pips, but you can do it after 30 pips, or let's say after 50 pips. So effectively, you're securing 20, 30, 50 pips of profit by moving your stop loss 30 or 50 pips above your initial entry. That is how I do it. Well, it depends really from trade to trade. As I say, I usually, if I see that my trade is really rejecting of the support resistance and it cannot break more than 30 pips, then I may use 20 pips of profit. But if I see that really my trade is developing, that higher time frames are aligned, then I can put my stop loss to break even after 20 or 30 pips and wait for at least 50 or 60 pips. It's that is something which you need to do it also. Yes, Greg, I never touch stop loss until the price has made at least 20 pips. So if it breaks 20 pips, let's say if it goes 30 pips in my favor, I may put my stop loss to break even plus 20. It's called profit stop. Yes, maybe you're usually stopped out, but you're stopped out in profit. Okay, you need to make a difference between profit stop and stop loss. Profit stop is indeed you're stopped out, but you're stopped out for 20 pips, not less. That's actually good thing because you are securing the profits. But sometimes, you know, we are trading volatile markets, right? But we always need to pay attention to the charts before we make any decisions. But let's say that I never touch stop loss until the price makes at least 20 pips in my favor. Yes, the question, where can I mail you guys? My email is really easy, and I will send you the email, of course. For all questions, you're free really to ask me. My email is tarantulafx@gmail.com. Yes, so you can email me. Okay, sometimes you will see that I say scalp trades, that you can see scalp trades, breakout trades, all sort of different trade setups. That means that you can take a trade independently of your primary trade, because your primary trade is either a position trade or alternative trade. Remember though that position trade is a trend trade. Alternative trade is a counter trend trade. If you see breakout or scalp setup, those trades can be done independently of either position or breakout or alternative trade. So sometimes you might see two different setups same time, and that is the case which we had with Australian dollar. If you remember our past week, we had two trades on Australian dollar. Both of those trades were profitable. One was profitable for 20, 30 pips. Second one was profitable for 120, 30 pips. Pips pool is the maximum available number of pips you could have got on recap entries. Now, guys, look at this. I will explain about buffer zones. Dogan is asking me about buffer zones. Yes, I will do that. Just let me first show you these lights. So euro dollar 120 pips possible. Pound dollar minus 50. Although, guys, I have received some comments that some traders made good profits with my pound dollar setup. Yes, it hit stop loss, but the thing is, it proceeded in our direction. So some traders definitely tried a second trade on pound dollar, and they made even more than 100 pips. Australian dollar 20 pips, 30 pips possible after first trade, 130 second trade. Dollar yen was a loss, and dollar CAD, same thing as with pound dollar. We scored a loss and then price hit our profits. It's basically sometimes I sometimes feel that they are watching me. I know that it's not possible, but sometimes I feel that they are watching me and they intentionally put stop loss. They hit stop loss, they spike it out, then they reverse the trade. But the thing is, this is what I do is basically Camarilla MACD. What I have developed is institutional grade method. It's not retail trading in its sense. It's more like institutional trading. So sometimes they might feel my positions, and I don't know, it's very strange. I know I'm joking, it's not possible. But the thing is that really you will see pound dollar and dollar CAD went straight into huge profits when they hit our stop losses. And it's simply the truth. Those pairs haven't gone in a direction they wanted after they hit our stop loss. They just reversed and bang, 100 pips. Yes, Greg is saying we all know the feeling. Indeed, but well, sometimes they probably know where institutional traders are positioned. Let's say hedge fund traders, pension funds, all those kinds of traders, and maybe they want to spike it out, collecting some stops before reversing the trade. Unfortunately, those two trades were losses, but well, same thing again, 135 pips. Even if you made 10 pips out of 10% out of this, it's still some profit, 13, 15 pips. But well, we always try to be in a positive territory. You see euro dollar, I told you to buy 13.30. Guys, buffer zone is usually 10 to 15 pips. I will definitely place it like this because sometimes price can really hit. I will change this after our webinar, 5 to 15 pips of the predicted level, because sometimes you see price will be very close. It hit 1342 or 3, and it's basically 12 pips from our positional trade. And you know, guys, that I always give you trades beforehand. So I don't have a crystal ball here, so I cannot guess that the price will come to 1342 and then it will reject. That is why I say buffer zone. Buffer zone is, let's say, 5 to 15 pips from the level I post in the slide. So yeah, this is an old slide, Ilya. This is a slide for previous week. Yes, this is head and shoulders. But let me show you now the results first. So this is basically what we had. 1330, so it came to 42 and then bang. It shoot up to our target. Yes, from our target. Look at this. Straight from buffer zone to our target. So guys, do not be, let's say, greedy for 1 or 2 pip. How I do it, let's say, this is how I do it. Let's say that this is our buffer zone, okay, this zone here. And now we see we are trading from here, right? This is basically that this vertical red line shows the time of our webinar, right? So this is the time of our webinar, platform time, 7 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock my time. At the present, it's 4 p.m. GMT. So this is where we have webinar. So you notice that the price is indeed reaching buffer zone. So what can you do is, let's say that you want to trade 0.30 lots. I always recommend risk up to 1%. So let's say that you want to trade 0.30 lots. You can open 0.10 lots here. You can open 0.10 lots here. And you can open 0.10 lots here. It's called scaling in. Okay, guys, it's called scaling in. So when you see that the price is close to buffer zone, divide your trade and then place scaling in trades. Okay, guys, I think that audio is fine because I have received a message that audio lost, but I think that audio is fine. Can you confirm that you can hear me? Yes, audio is fine. Alec is saying fine. Now, okay. Ilya is saying okay. So, guys, yes. So that's it basically. You can divide your positions. That is what I do. Let's say that Mark is saying audio is excellent. Yeah, well, yes, I think that it is indeed. So what I say is usually you need to decide. I will show you some of my slides. Really, I will pause the screen. So let's see how scaling in definitely helps you in your trading. I will do that after recap. So I can prepare some slides. I will show you how basically scaling in helps you when you are not sure when to enter or not to enter. By scaling in, your profit will scale up exponentially. By scaling in, your losses will scale out exponentially. So more wins and less losses. I will show you that. So if you're not sure that the price will indeed come within the buffer zone, let's say it's 1 pip away from buffer zone, it won't make a difference if you divide your trade and then open it, because if it hits the buffer zone, then you can add other entries, keeping risk the same. Don't go above your risk limit. So if your 1% of a risk gives you the possibility to trade 0.30 lots, then try to divide those trades into 3 different positions. One when it's 1-2 pips away from buffer zone, one when it enters buffer zone, and one if it pulls back to a lower part of buffer zone. And your stop loss is still the same. You don't move your stop loss. You only do scaling in. It's an effective way to make additional profits. Pound dollar, you see pound dollar, it was a loss, unfortunately. It hit our stop loss, make some drawdown below it, and then bang. Look at this. This was our entry, unfortunately, guys. Someone asked me on Twitter, can GBP dollar news affect our session recap trade? I told him yes, it could affect, but indeed, guys, I was sure that pound dollar will go to the upside. You know, sometimes after the news, you can get even better price. I also received a message from a trader who is saying that basically after the news, he shorted it around here, and basically he trailed my trade. He wanted to take profit here. And basically it happened. 54.40 was hit afterward. So sometimes after the news, the price might correct itself, but as I explained 1,000 times, you can use that for basically scale in. You can use that to enter a trade with better position, so it's always useful. Australian dollar is in uptrend, guys, you know that. And that was for past week. Actually, for this week, I have prepared a short trade on Australian dollar. And I told you position buy at 72.30 here. But I also told you watch for 72.20 possible small long. 72.70, look at this. Exactly 30 pip possible. Well, even more than 30 pip. But the thing is, I gave you advice on Twitter to close it after 20 pip. So yes, I see it here. Well, okay, doesn't matter. It's still good. It was still good for 20-30 pips. And this was what I was aiming primarily. Position buy around 72.30. This was my primary entry. Told you to go that we could see a long from this point. And we did. We did see a great long. We saw a great long unwinding, which basically went to 73.65 before it went down. But still, it was a good possibility to score 50, 60, 100 pips. Dollar Swiss is ranging. And I told you that if you want to trade dollar Swissy, then don't trade euro dollar, because you will be double exposed with dollar. So what I did is basically I canceled this setup once I entered the euro dollar trade. But still, guys, it was a good one, because you could see it didn't hit our entry, but it was close to our entry. It went up and up I was really waiting for a little bit more to the upside, but still, you see, it hit our target. Unfortunately, it didn't hit our entry point, but it hit our target. Look. And finally, dollar CAD. Pity for dollar CAD indeed. The time of our webinar, our entry position, look, stop loss hit, and then guys, look at this, straight to our target and even more than our target. Well, it happens sometimes, but overall, as I said, overall, it was like 135 possible pips, even with these unfortunate losses. Now today, guys, euro dollar, ranging euro dollar, I will buy it. Oh, this was mistake, of course. Let me correct it. I will do this immediately. I would sell at this position here, sell here, buy there. Okay, and let me correct one more slide before proceeding. And what I said, use scaling in, use scaling in. So this is important. Okay, guys, let me show you the slide now. Okay, so euro dollar, I would love to sell it around 13.90. Derek is saying big fish watching webinars. Well, who knows? Maybe, guys, some of you is institutional traders. So if you are indeed, don't do it. Let us make good profits, then you go as you wish. Kidding, of course. Euro dollar is ranging now, as you can see. So I have a sell and buy position. I would look to buy at 12.50. That is my definite decision. I don't know. I hope for some profits at least, because 12.50 is a buy level. I will show you. And definitely, I think that that 13.90 could be good for sell. But I need to see the price. I would love to see this position first, 12.50, really. Ilya is saying he sold euro. Well, yes, you sold it, but if it gets another bounce, then I will sell it again. So this is another position for euro dollar, but I really want to buy euro dollar at this price. So let's see if it happens. I will show you the slide now. I will show you the chart now. So, okay, guys, look at this. 12.50. Okay, we go with maximum swing. Now, perfect confluence here, also one of the reasons is that we see a perfect confluence of 12.50 with L4 level and 61.8 golden ratio. As you can see on the chart, this is indeed head and shoulders, but do not underestimate the power of recent rally, because this can be W, you see, W, which is bullish. So we have a context of two possible scenarios. Either it will be a sell from this level, it's already started, but yes, it can be sold off again. And Mark is saying 13.10 is significant. Indeed it is. But I'm really looking for this one, because there are stops below. And risk to reward trade can really give us a good positioning. So from risk to reward trade, you see, this was basically a breakout of congestion here. Watch this. So in now moment here, I do expect buyers around this region. And Mark is saying he has almost the same level. Indeed. Yes, it can be coffee cup pattern, but also if you see this, this is bullish, right? Look, W, but this is also bearish here. So there is an ongoing battle between bulls and bears. Who will win? We are not interested to know. We are interested to trade. So we can take both trades, of course, whichever hits first. So we need first to see which level will be hit the first. I'm really expecting the price to jump from this zone. Well, 1310 was good to buy Alec today. It was good for today's price. Okay. And 1310, now it's end of day. And if you made a long position on 1310, you could have made 35 pips. 35 pips. So I cannot advise canceling buying because traders already are in the trade in 10 pip profit. Maybe they made 20, 30 pips, or maybe they put stop losses to break even. I cannot manage trades for all traders. I am only managing my trades, and I give you advices for trades which I also take. So if you are in a trade from 1310, you are in profit either way. I definitely am recommending 1250 here. I'm having my pending order, but I will monitor the price. This is my positional buy, this is my positional sell. Derek is saying RGR pattern. What is RGR? What are you referring to RGR pattern? Basically, this would be a retest of previous level. In the past, we see that this level was strong in the past. A lot of rejections at 1250. It's also a sort of natural support resistance because it's 50. So it should reject. From this spot, I'm not sure if it will reach it. Ella is saying head and shoulders RGR in Polish. I don't speak Polish, but thank you. So, yes, this is head and shoulders. But here, this is the last line of defense. Because we have tight stop, 30 pips stop loss. And we can make potentially 100 pips. So let's wait. Pound dollar, I would definitely buy pound, and this was my recommendation on Friday to buy it around 53.85, 53.10 stop loss, 55.20 is the target. This was my recommendation. I think I did it with Forex Street. Of course, Admiral Markets is omnipresent always, but that analysis was published, I think, on Forex Street. Definitely, I am looking to buy the dip because, in my opinion, this is bullish. The only way where I can sell it is where I had my pending here, guys. Logic is, you can see the logic behind the sell setup. Previous head and shoulders history, left, head, right, double top retest. So guys, this is level, and also H3, weekly pivot point Camarilla. So I would definitely look to sell here, 55.30. For buy trade, as I said, something like 52.85. Now Fibonacci is a little bit more inclined, but that is a trade from Friday. I really think that the price could come within this buffer zone here. You see how important it was in the past. Rejections, triple rejection, breakout, retest continuation, breakout, so 50 to 80 region. That will be my region to trade. Definitely. On Friday, we had a confluence also with 50 fib, but now the price went higher. So now we have a confluence of L4, which is close to the level, and previous retest buying. So there was a selling, then retest buying. No, the slide is not wrong. Oh, sorry guys. Yes, indeed it was wrong. It should say 5280, yes. 5280, indeed. I will correct it. I want deeper pullback because the price is indeed bound to go up. So this is what it should be. 5280, sorry guys for that. Yes, buy 5285, around that region. You are correct, around that region. So I will be looking to buy it here because that historically is level for bounces. Now I'm not sure that we will get a bounce, and I have also explained it's in a context of U-shaped bottom and V-shaped reversal. So it's very close to V-shaped reversal, guys. Look at this, very close to this buying. So I presume that there are a lot of buyers in this region, but I don't know if the price will pull back. What I'm trying to now, I would really want to sell here because price is closer to a sell spot, and sell is around 55.30. Okay, I will show you the slide now. 55.30 is our sell. Only 30 pip stop loss, and I'm aiming for 54.50. So let's see, that is counter trend trade, but still it can be good. Now pay attention to Australian dollar. Guys, Australian dollar is nasty. It gave us a lot of profit last week, but now it's in downtrend. And today we will have monetary policy meeting minutes. So be careful about it. We can see a sell, but trade at your own risk, I always say. If you want to trade, you should monitor this trade. Because guys, Australian dollar has a policy meeting minute, so it will be a lot of talks about fundamentals. This is bullish, and based on this bullish, no TP, please. Trade if you want to trade it. Trade at your own. I can give you advices now for TP, but trade at your own risk. I would definitely recommend managing after 20 pips of a profit if you are in a profit. But watch this now. This is bullish, right? It's W. And one of the reasons I based my analysis last week, Australian dollar analysis, was based on this W. It's giant W. Look. But look at this now. Does anyone know? This is a running pattern, so it's forming. Can you recognize this pattern? Now, guys, you should be able to recognize it. This pattern here. What does it show you? M. Yes, it's M. Jonat was fastest. Ilya was saying accordion. Accordion. I don't know what is accordion. But this is M. Indeed, M in progress. Okay? So it looks like bears are in control. It can be basically a pennant here. if you go with like this. You see, but what would you connect? If you go with this, you can connect these tops. Okay, you have a false breakout here. But look daily chart. It's congested. Where is it congested? Within strong resistance zone. It's M. It doesn't matter. This is M. Look, this is M. Now, if it breaks the point, it will be valid. So you can take breakout trade from this spot. I will put it in the slide. It's okay. This is M. It doesn't matter if this top is a little bit inclined, but this is M in progress. So if this level is broken, 71, I will tell you right away, 71.98, you can have a nice breakout trade. Because how do we trade them? When point 2 is broken, then there is a sign for us to go short. You can go with retest, trigger happy, or breakout pullback continuation. Yes, this is from top, so actually you could aim for maybe, but I wouldn't go too far. My first target would be definitely this zone here. So I will definitely put this on a slide if it happens. Okay, so guys, possible breakout trade 0.7198. Okay, I made it here. So basically you can go with breakout trade at this spot. My first target would be definitely 60. If it breaks this pivot here, I would try to aim for this level, but I'm not sure. Look, this is very important level. 1, 2, 3, this is indeed important level. So this could be a fast breakout trade, fast scalp breakout trade. Okay. Now for a sell spot, I have chosen 73.00. Let me show you. Not a coincidence why I have chosen 73.00. Look at this here. It's the top of W before it broke out. So 73.00 was a breakout retest. Okay, pay attention to this. Scholastic example. Breakout, retest, continuation from this point. Do you see it clearly? Breakout, retest, continuation. At this time, it is unable to proceed above this important resistance now. And look, high, low, lower high, higher low, but it's still low compared to this top here, 0.2 of W. So this is indeed important level from trend perspective. And the price is still below 0.2 on W. Okay. Here, I think the audio has been lost. Okay, guys, do we have audio connection? Yes, we had some audio problems, but now it's okay. Do you have the sound now? I think there is no sound. Good. Well, if it happens, be patient because I have a double connection here. I have ADSL in cable connection. So if one connection fails for an unknown reason, I will switch to my alternative connection. It might take a few minutes, so don't worry. So what I told you is basically, I was telling you that point 2 was broken. Yes, Alec is saying T. Point 2 was broken, indeed. And you can see it here. It's still below point 2. On meeting minutes, there is big possibility that the price will be pushed a little bit to the upside. But then maybe I will take the opportunity, if there is not a big volatility, to short it. But guys, please trade at your own risk. I'm just giving you possibilities. It's monetary meeting minutes. So you should definitely be very careful. This is not what I really recommend. But let's say that you want to take a chance, whatever, you will be following the news. So you could try that. Okay. This is Australian dollar slide. Now dollar CAD, I would again sell it, but I think that my pending has been activated. Definitely, guys. Yes. Okay, you are in this trade is now. I will place is 3.002. Actually, only 38 point of stop now. I am in a trade. Okay, I will put it like this. 300. Okay, guys, let me just give me a second. Okay, only 40 people for stop loss now if you want to take the trade. So if you want to take the trade, as I say, only 40 pip stop loss now. I am in this trade, but as you can see, my stop loss is 30.40 and my target is huge. It's 27 actually. So I'm aiming for maybe a big swing. Well, Greg, you are long. Well, it's still, maybe I'm wrong with this one, but I will tell you why I shorted it. You could have gone long today for 100 pips indeed, but still, guys, I would be very careful about CAD, because maybe CAD is priced in, really priced in. I'm not sure how longs are valid still, but maybe, I don't know. As I say, I have this one, so this is what I see on dollar CAD. Now I'm saying really medium position, mid-term, or let's say swing trade could be really 27.00. I still see pair to go down. I really still see the pair to go down. I will show you why. Huge downtrend on dollar CAD. Huge. And guys, we are at very important resistance now. Look, this is 61.8 swing of the previous drop. So no matter what, even if I am to lose this one, I simply cannot go long at resistance. Look at this. Yes, bounce was good, 28.30 bounce. But what does it tell you? Is this an uptrend or downtrend? Just pay attention. Just pay attention to the level I have made. Is this an uptrend or downtrend on charts? Guys, it's easy to identify. Overall trend. Yes, downtrend. Overall trend is downtrend. Look at daily, downtrend. Look at weekly. It's in uptrend, but look at retracement. Let's pull a Fibonacci on weekly. Guys, the price hit 38.2, it's correcting. Indeed, it's correcting, but look at weekly, it needs a bigger correction. It really screams for a bigger correction. So there is possibility. Look at daily. Yes, daily is lower high. No, no, no. Look at this from daily perspective. High, low, lower high, a lower low on daily. Lower low on daily. I am 30 pip. I have 40 pip stop loss. Jonat is asking, isn't 40 pip stop loss too small? Well, I have my stop loss at 30.50, and well, let's say we could use maybe a stop loss of 50. So it's definitely. I think that you see this is important level, and you see 78.6 is also holding it. So I went basically 30 pip from this level here. So I'm shorting right into resistance. So this is resistance. So I'm shorting it right into resistance. So yes, let's say 30.50 and spread. And I wouldn't go above it really. So 30.50 I will correct it after webinar. So it will be 30.50. But well, maybe it's too small, but that is what I'm risking. So I won't be making any changes to this. The only thing, yes, it's okay to raise it to 50, but this is my outlook for dollar CAD. As I say, guys, I cannot go long here definitely, so I took a short 30.00 and we will see. I will see if trade goes 50 pips in my favor. I will see, because that will be here. I will see what the price will do. Yes, there are important data, but let's wait. Let's see. From trend perspective, really, this is bearish on 4 hour, bearish on daily. Okay, so that's it about dollar CAD. New Zealand dollar 67.50 sell. Oh, sorry, buy. 66.75 stop loss. 69.00 target. So the price is trying to go close to our entry point. I will go long at 67, around 67.50. Around this spot here. So 67, 40, this could be a region. See, it's 50% retracement, L3 and 61.8, all is clustered here. Previous swing and previous breakout point. So you see, this was a swing. This was rejection. Now the most important part after rejection is a retest. Lowering to 1 hour, 15 minutes, you can see a retest. So 67.50 to 40 is buffer zone. This is my spot to buy. We have a steep uptrend. When we zoom out, we still see that important resistance has been broken. Important resistance is 67.50. So my decision and my analysis shows 67.50 buy, 66.75 stop loss, 69.00 target price. Okay. You're not saying he shorted at 68.60. Yes, but I will buy it around 67.50. Okay. So guys, this is it about this week. If you have any questions, you can ask me. We still have 10 minutes. Carolyn is saying, what would be if starting from now, absolutely everyone in the world, including banks, would open buy positions? Would we all be millionaires, or the Forex will die? Forex will never die, because if you win, there is always, but mark my words, always, there is always a person who is selling. So your buying order will be matched by a selling order. So for you to win, someone should lose. Okay. Euro dollar, this is euro dollar. Hertz is asking for euro dollar. This is euro dollar. Mark is saying, thank you very much for the webinar. It was first time I listened live to you. All others I just watch recorded. Great job you're doing there. Thank you, Mark. Where are you coming, Mark? Where are you coming from? Maybe a Holland or whatever. Okay, thank you. Germany. Mark is from Germany. Yes. Thank you, guys. Indeed, you can watch this live every Monday, same time. It's always same time. And well, it's recorded, but I always say it's much better to watch it live, and it's always better to listen to me explaining the logic behind my analysis, because it's not only okay, go with long, go with sell. It's worth nothing if I don't explain it. Okay, yes, live is much better always. Greg is saying, where can I see the recordings? You didn't have that before. How is possible, Greg, you don't have Admiral Markets screen here? I will show you now. Let me pause the screen. And Euro Yen, yes, I will definitely show you Euro Yen. Admiral Markets, YouTube. Okay, Admiral Markets, YouTube. And when you go to Admiral Markets YouTube, I have it there. Well, where is my bookmark? Guys, let me just find it. Okay. This is my screen now. You see Admiral Markets channel, YouTube. And here you have Mr. Darren, my colleague, excellent analyst. You can listen to him. Wall Street Crossover Shop on Tip TV. Then you have our webinars, Chris, mine, mutual webinars, and you can go with session recap here. You can always find session recap here. And also, oh, Greg, everything is recorded here. Sorry for misunderstanding. You can watch it here. And also, guys, do not forget price action webinars here. You see, price action trading school on a separate channel. Price action trading school has its own channel on YouTube. So please, if you didn't listen to it, it's step-by-step school. So please do it, sign up for that, and listen to it carefully. Because as time goes by, we will do more complicated things. Yes, scaling images. Oh, well, I have only 5 minutes. I will try to be fast. Euro Yen, Swiss Yen, and slides. Yes, guys. Okay, we don't have a lot of time, so Euro Yen. Euro Yen is short also. You also have M-Pern here. You also have a short trade, but watch for this level here, because that is the level which can be useful for your scalp trade. It's 134.80. This could be a scalp trade here. Indeed, Euro Yen is short here, and I would go short if the price gets to 136.30. 136.30. There are no stupid questions, Caroline. Don't worry. There are no stupid questions. Okay, so this is 136.30. This is good zone if it breaks this level. But definitely 136 could also be good for shorts. Swiss yen and Euro-AUD. Swiss yen. Swiss yen, nothing particular here. We are at the verge of breakout. This can really break out. You see, this is a false breakout. So, guys, here we have a big range. You see, the price is ranging here. So Swiss yen is not interesting at all. You see, it's on a verge of a breakout, but this breakout was a false one. Okay, so range price. Okay, guys, dollar, Singapore dollar, and who asked me here? Swiss yen, Singapore dollar. Okay, someone asked me Euro AUD. Okay, Euro AUD. Downtrend on Euro AUD. And this was the place to go short. Now this is the place to go long. What I would do is, in this case, because the trade has already happened. You see, the trade has already happened here. What I would do here is, I would go for scalp trades. If the price breaks this level, I would go with long trade. If price breaks this zone here, I would go with short trade. Okay, so this is what I would do. Breakout, breakout, because this is clearly a range. Dollar, Singapore dollar, and slides. Okay, dollar, Singapore dollar. I think I have put it here last time. Okay, yes. And guys, I need to use this occasion to tell you that there will be a lot of good surprises from Admiral Markets around New Year and after New Year. You will see, I will be covering 2 analyses per day, and also I will be providing you with AQ pivot points every single day. Every single day you will be receiving AQ pivot points for 10 different pairs, and I will also do stock market analysis. Carolyn is saying, is I'm hedging live? I don't know about it really. Greg is saying, T, you have been looking at 4 hours today. You used to look at 1 hour. Any special reason for the change? Yes, Greg. One of the reasons is lately, as you know, I have been trading Camarilla MACD intraday. Lately, I have switched for HARP trading intraday and Camarilla MACD swing, because I am providing you with more than 100 pip opportunities with swing trades. One of the reasons it's hard to do it on 1 hour. If you analyze 1 hour trades, usually that will be 20-30 pip winners. But now when I do 4 hour time frame, we analyze bigger picture. We have also swing opportunities, and very often you can have 100 pip targets. That is why I use 4 hour for swing trades. And also those trades are lasting for more than 2 or 3 days. So you are relaxed, you're stress free, and traders want to trade without a stress. So that is why we need to take a look at bigger picture. 4 hour is great for compromise between intraday and weekly swing trades. God bless you all. Yes, Derek, thank you. Thank you, definitely. Pivot points will be found. Jack is saying where it will be a separate section on section on Admiral Markets website, guys, a separate section. So that will be after probably December or New Year. You will see it. Not those pivot points. I have my own pivot points, and those pivot points are most accurate classic pivot points. You will see that. There is my own software that can be found anywhere on the internet, so you will see that. It's completely unique. So you see, this is dollar, Singapore dollar, 4 hour time frame. Look at this. This could be your shorting opportunity, because L5 was broken and now there is an opportunity for a retest. What I would pay attention to dollar, Singapore dollar is I would go to 1 hour time frame, okay, and watch for a retest of this zone here. This could be a good shorting opportunity. And now the slides. Okay, these are the slides, guys. I'm already over the time, guys. Yes, we have German colleagues, guys, so no I will tweet about scaling in, so pay attention to my tweets, guys. Sorry, I will roll on these slides again. Euro dollar, pound dollar, Australian dollar. Now German colleagues will take over their webinar, so I don't have time. Dollar CAD, see, New Zealand dollar. Guys, pay attention to my tweet. In 5 minutes, I will tweet scaling in, why you should scale in. Thank you. God bless you all. I will be here with you. Cheers.